Hello Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, and welcome to your reading. So Virgo, today we're going to go over your overall energy as well as your person's overall energy. Just keep in mind that the roles can be reversed. Also keep in mind time is fluid, so this could either currently be happening or may be happening at a later date. How does Virgo currently view this relationship? Okay. All right. Virgo. For those of you who do not know this, the person that's actually in the Strength card is the Empress. And we already have an Emperor out here, making it a true pair situation here between you and this person. I feel like you're connecting with this Empress. Now, for those of you who are going to find yourself resonating more so with this Empress, you're going to find yourself resonating more so with the person to the right of me than you are to the person to the left of me, all right? But for the sake of the reading, Virgo, I'm going to go ahead and say that you're this Emperor, but you don't have to be this Emperor. You can totally be this Empress, okay? So, Virgo, in regards to how you're currently viewing this relationship, you're definitely connecting here with this Empress. Now, this Empress is somebody that you're very compatible with. It's somebody that you mesh very well with. It's definitely somebody of your caliber, okay? So this person brings just as much to the table as you two. Now, this is somebody that you feel really, really drawn to, okay? But even though I see you feeling really, really drawn to this person, even though I see you very open, right, and very receptive to them and this connection that you share with them and what it is that you want here with them, because you're definitely thinking long term, okay, when it comes down to this one over here. I feel like this Empress, regardless if you're consciously aware of it or not, I feel like this Empress has a very difficult time lowering their guard down when it comes down to you. I feel like this Empress has a very difficult time being open and receptive to you and this relationship that they share with you. Don't get me wrong. I feel like this Empress wants exactly what it is that you want with them. You know? Because when you look at this Empress, you know, you are definitely thinking long term. I would say when it comes down to them, for some of you, you could even be thinking of marriage when it comes down to them, because the Hierophant, it does represent marriage. But like I said, don't get me wrong. I feel like this person wants the exact same things that you want with them. You want long term with them, they want long term with you. I just kind of feel like instead of them going with the flow and being open and receptive to this connection and what they truly want and desire with you, it's like they're choosing to like fight it and go against the current. This Empress might feel like this connection really does leave them extremely drained and depleted. I don't feel like it's the connection, though, that leaves them very drained and depleted. I feel like it's this whole them fighting against the current, not going with the flow, and not being open and receptive to this connection that makes them feel so drained and depleted. I almost felt like I needed to kind of say that. Even though I'm not getting any sort of indication that they feel drained and depleted by this connection, for whatever reason, I feel like they do kind of feel very drained. It kind of feels like the Seven of Cups, Four of Cups, Five of Cups energy, where they feel very drained and depleted by this connection. But it's not this connection that makes them feel this way. It's them fighting against the current that makes them feel this way. It's them not going with the flow that makes them feel this way. It's them feeling the need that they have to kind of keep their guards up here when it comes down to you, that makes them feel drained and depleted within this dynamic that they basically share with you. Okay. Let's look at this person. How does this person currently view this relationship? I feel like they're focusing on all the wrong things, but okay. Let's talk about this Empress that you're currently connecting with. We have the Page of Swords, we got the Hierophant, and then we also have the Hermit. This is like the true epitome of somebody trying to figure out if someone's serious about them or not. This is like the true epitome of somebody trying to figure out if the person that they're currently with really does want to be with them or not, or really does mean well or not. I feel like they're focusing on all the wrong things. I think that this person should be focusing on, yeah, I feel like that's the thing. I feel like this, yeah, I just, instead of them hyper focusing on you and whether or not you're serious about them and what you want with them, I think that they should be focusing more so on allowing themselves to fully go there with you, and following, their deep desire, for you and what they want here with you. The bottom of the deck, I told you, I was getting that Seven of Cups vibe off of them. It's like they feel so like drained and depleted, by this connection, and figuring out whether or not you're serious about them or not, and figuring out, if you honestly mean what you say. Now keep in mind, you know what I mean? With the Hierophant out here to the Knight of Cups, not only are you communicating to this person what you want here with this person, your actions are also showing them that you are serious about them and what you want with them. So your words are basically matching up with your actions here. So I don't know what else is there for this person to have to like figure out or even analyze at this point. I kind of feel like it's blatantly obvious at this point what you want with them and how serious you actually are about them. At this point, I think that it's blatantly obvious. I don't think that this person needs to do any more research. I don't think that this person needs to do any more digging. I don't feel like this person needs to do any more analyzing, the situation and you. Again, I feel like they're focusing on all the wrong things. I think what they should honestly be focusing on is whether or not they're actually ready for what you're ready for or not. That's the real question. That's the real question they should be focusing on and analyzing, and trying to kind of get down to the bottom on is, are they honestly ready for what you're actually ready for? Now, the reason why I say that is because this person, they showed up as an Empress, but they're also showing up as a Queen of Wands. So that's basically telling me that even though, yes, they view you as like the perfect person, for them, even though, yes, you are somebody that they can totally see themselves building and establishing a life with, there's still a part of this person that is not entirely ready to kiss their singlehood goodbye. So that's kind of why I feel like they're in this weird space when it comes down to this, dynamic that they basically share with you. Like I said, I think that instead of them hyper-focusing, on you and analyzing you and this relationship that they share with you and whether or not you're serious about them and whether or not you mean what you say, I think that they should really be, trying to figure out, like, are they honestly ready for what you're ready for? Are they actually ready to give up their singlehood? Or not? I feel like that's what they should be focusing on, but they're not doing that. You see, they're not doing that. It's like they'd rather focus on you and try to figure out if you're serious about them than trying to figure out if they're honestly ready, for what you're pushing for or not. They're focusing on all the wrong things. How does this person feel? Okay. All right. We have the Five of Pentacles. Okay. We have the Five of Pentacles. We got the Eight of Cups. And then we also have the Knight of Wands. Okay. The bottom of the deck, we got the Fool, and then we also have the King of Cups. I feel like this is you. Anytime you see the King of Cups right next to the Fool, or the Queen of Cups right next to the Fool, it just basically represents somebody who's in love. So I do feel like you are definitely in love with this Empress over here. But let's talk about your Empress, okay? So not only does this person not know if they're actually ready for you and what you're pushing for, I also kind of feel like relationships make this person feel very confined and very restricted. And I don't necessarily feel like this person likes that, which is kind of making me feel like, possibly prior to them getting involved with you, they were probably with somebody who's very controlling. They were probably with somebody who placed a lot of restrictions upon them. And the fact that they were able to finally break free, from that connection, it restored, that sense of like freedom in their life. I just feel like they just don't like the fact that relationships make them feel so freaking confined and restricted, and they can't help but to feel like if they were to fully go there with you, they're just going to be, finding themselves back at square one, feeling confined and feeling restricted, feeling like, this connection is just holding them back, things of that nature. I just kind of feel like this person's associating something that they experienced with someone prior to obviously getting involved with you, assuming that that's just what they're going to experience all over again. But this time it'll be with you, instead of this person from their past. So, then there's that. Tell me more about the Five of Pentacles. I feel like they were probably dealing with like a King of Wands or like a King of Swords from their past. King of Wands or a King of Swords, one or the other. Because I noticed that the King of Swords and the King of Wands typically, oftentimes, make people feel very confined and very restricted. And it has a lot to do with like their jealous ways. It has a lot to do with their territorial ways, their possessive ways. So King of Swords, King of Wands, they're more prone to like making people feel very confined and restricted in relationships. But anyways, we have the Knight of Swords, we got the Two of Cups, and then we also have the Two of Pentacles. We also have the Knight of Cups to the Six of Wands, to the Nine of Pentacles, to the King and the Queen of Swords. So yeah, I feel like prior to this Empress getting with this King of Swords, they felt very confident within themselves. They felt like, prior, again, this is us talking about prior, to them meeting this King of Swords, very confident within themselves. Not only that, but, they were honestly out here just simply living their best life and living it up to the fullest, you know what I mean? But I feel like the moment they got with this King of Swords, they instantly, like this King of Swords instantly felt threatened by this person's confidence, by this person's, I'm also getting beauty. They instantly felt threatened by how social, and outgoing this person was. So needless to say, when they got with this King of Swords, I feel like this King of Swords did everything in their power to make them feel not so confident, secure within themselves, hence the Five of Pentacles. I also kind of feel like they became a little bit of a loner. I'm also kind of getting that. And it's mainly because this King of Swords wasn't like a huge fan of how social they were. Okay, they basically look at this this Empress that you're now connecting with as like a social butterfly, and I don't feel like they like that. I don't feel like they like that at all, that this person's like a social butterfly and that this person just captures people's attention without even trying. They just didn't like that about this Empress that you now currently find yourself connecting with. So they made it, this King over here made it a priority to make them feel really insecure about themselves. I feel like this King, made it a priority to place a lot of restrictions on them. I'm also kind of getting that. So, I mean, it makes sense, yeah. So, with that being said, a King of Swords and a King of Wands, like I said, is just more prone to making a person feel very confined and very restricted. You're showing up as an Emperor / King of Cups. So, that's kind of telling me that you're not going to turn around and like make this person in any way, shape, or form feel confined and restricted within this relationship like they think you're going to. Again, they're just kind of associating what they went through with this person from their past, and just kind of projecting, what they experienced over here onto you in this relationship with you, assuming that, history is just going to repeat itself here. How does Virgo feel? If it's one thing that I will say, Virgo, is that you feel really good about this person. You feel really, really good about this person on an intuitive level and on a soul level. This is somebody that you feel very safe and secure with. This is someone that you feel like you don't really have anything to worry about, which is really, really nice to see that you feel very safe and very secure with this person and within this dynamic that you share here with them. At the bottom of the deck, we do have the Ace of Wands. We have the King of Pentacles to the Ten of Swords, and then we also have the Tower. Okay, this is like a little bit of a heads up, fair warning. Okay, as far as like you obtaining what it is that you want here with this person as far as like a long-term committed relationship is concerned. With the Ten of Swords coming out here to the Tower, that's kind of telling me that you're going to find yourself being faced with a lot of obstacles as you're trying to pursue them and what you want here with them. Now, there's no doubt in my mind that in the end, right, you're going to be able to obtain exactly what it is that you want with them, because you will. That's kind of besides the point here. It just may not come to you as easily as you would want it to. It may not happen as easily as you may want it to. But you will get what you want in the end with this Empress. It just kind of looks like, homie, listen here, homie. It kind of looks like you're going to have to jump through like hoops of fire. You know what I mean? To get what you want here with this Empress. But you will get what you want here with this Empress. It just kind of looks like you're just going to be jumping through hoops of fire, dude. In order to get what it is that you want here. Because I do see you facing a lot of obstacles here with this person. And I feel like the main reason why you're going to find yourself facing obstacles with this person has a lot to do with the fact that they're looking at this relationship and automatically assuming that history is just going to repeat itself. Not only that, instead of this person hyper-focusing on you and whether or not you're serious about them or not, or whether or not, you know, you mean what you say, they should be focusing on them and whether or not they're actually ready, you know, for this relationship. That, you know, you so badly want here with them. Can they honestly be able to reciprocate that same energy that you're giving them back in return? Are they going to honestly be able to stop this whole, I feel like history is just going to repeat itself if I go there? Like, you know what I mean? I feel like that's why you're going to be running into obstacles here this of everything that's going on this person's end. Yeah, basically. What actions will Virgo take towards this person or moving forward? So we do have the Six of Cups. We got the Eight of Pentacles. And then we also have the Queen of Pentacles. The bottom of the deck, we do have the Five of Wands. We got the Hangman. We also have the Ace of Pentacles. And then we also have the Fool. All right, so in regards to how you plan on moving forward. So Virgo, I see you putting in the time, energy, and effort towards, you know, this person and building what it is that you honestly want with them. Now, with all of that being said, all right, I think that things are going to be running pretty smoothly here between you and this person for a little while, but just know that even though things might be running really smoothly here between you and this person, you might be under the impression right now, like, yo, like things are unfolding nicely between me and this person. Things are going places between me and this person. Just wait. Just wait until this moment happens, you know, because this to me kind of feels like you experiencing a level of pushback here from this person. And I feel like the only reason why you're experiencing this level of pushback here from them is because, remember what I said, it's like this one over here is trying to figure out, are you really serious about them or not? Do you really mean what you say or not? You know what I mean? Like the fact that they're already walking into this relationship already feeling like they can't really trust everything that comes out of your mouth, because, you know, I'm pretty sure they're kind of looking at you like you're just telling them what they think. Yeah, you're just telling them what you think they basically want to hear from you. But the moment that your words start to match up with their the moment that your words start to match up with your actions, you're going to, for the most part, experience a level of pushback, because it's going to cause this person to basically realize, right, that you are that type of person that says what you mean and means what you say. But see, this one over here walked into this relationship with you thinking, oh, you're just trying to like tell me what I want to hear. That's just what you're doing. You know what I mean? When in all actuality, I just feel like you're the type of person that says what you mean and means what you say. So the moment that this person starts to see through your actions that you're not fucking around when it comes onto them, yeah, you will experience a level of pushback from them. With the Three of Swords to the Eight of Cups, this to me kind of feels like an overall energy of them feeling overwhelmed by this connection, not necessarily walking away from it, but just feeling extremely overwhelmed and uncomfortable. And it's mainly because it's being revealed to them that, yeah, you are very serious about them and what you want with them, and you genuinely do mean what you say, and your words will match up with your actions within this dynamic, and it's going to have to force this person to focus on what they should have essentially been focusing on all along, is Are they honestly ready for what you're saying you want with them? Yes or no? Because it kind of looks like they're going to be forced to face that reality on whether or not they're actually ready for what you're actually pushing for. Yes or no? Are they honestly going to be able to just leave the past in the past and not assume that history is just going to repeat itself here? Yes or no? I just feel like this person was kind of wasting time, hyper focusing on you and analyzing the hell out of you in this entire situation with you, to the point where they kind of lost sight of what they should be trying to figure out, what they should be trying to focus on. And it's not whether or not you're serious about them or not, because time will reveal to them whether or not you're serious about them or not. Time will reveal to them whether or not you mean what you say or not. Time will reveal all of that to them, and it is revealing that to them. But what they should be focusing on is figuring out if they're honestly ready or not. Because it looks like you are. Because it looks like you are. Man. Really? It's like if it's not one thing, it's another, is kind of what I'm getting. I feel like this person, I'm like, why are they doing this? Because it's like the more I look into this Empress, the more I'm just like, I don't understand you. It's like they go from, I just don't know about this Virgo over here. I don't know. Let me play it safe. Let me figure out if they're really serious about me or not. All right. Then time reveals to them you're serious about them. Boom. Then then they jump to this. I just feel like history is going to repeat itself, and I don't know if I really want to do all of that, you know. And it's like, okay. And then we jump to this. I don't know. I just feel like Virgo's like this playboy playgirl like energy, and I don't know if I can trust them. You know, they kind of look like a player to me, you know, which is interesting because I already looked into you and your overall energy, and you did not show up as a King of Wands. You didn't. So this next thing that they're jumping to, you know what I mean? As far as like you being this playboy playgirl like energy, yeah, I'm not getting that either. It's like they're trying, you know what? Now that I'm gonna be real with you. It's like this person's trying to find like a reason to, God, how to explain this? That doesn't sound right to say that. It doesn't sound right to say that. No, it doesn't sound right to say that. I feel more confident in saying this. I think that this person looks at you like you're a little bit too good to be true. Okay? And I feel like they're trying to, tú sabes, I'm sorry. I feel like they're trying to find something to like prove to themselves, you know what I mean? That they're right about you. See, I mean, we go from this here, right? Like, follow me. We go from this here as far as like them thinking that, you know, you're just telling them whatever it is that, you know, you think they want to hear, right? You're not really serious about them like you say you are. And then your actions show them that you are serious. So it's like, all right, they can't sit here and say that you're not serious about them because, well, your actions are showing them that you are. And then we hop over to this, right? I don't know, because like, you know, my last relationship, it made me feel so confined and restricted. I just kind of feel like Virgo's going to turn around and make me feel confined and restricted. So I don't know. I don't think I could do this, because I just think that this person's just like my ex. They're going to make me feel confined and restricted. And then, you know, time reveals to them that you're not this controlling individual like their ex, right? So then it's like, all right, boom, right? And now it's like they're hopping to this. Well, I don't know. It's like Virgo they just look like a playboy playgirl like energy. I don't know if I could trust them. I don't know if I could take them seriously. And then time reveals to them that you're not a player. And it's like, you know, I feel like this person needs to just accept the fact that they honestly have a really good thing in front of them, and stop this whole trying to find something, you know what I mean, to like validate why they think you're too good to be true. That's it. You know what I mean? Because I feel like this one over here is constantly like hopping from one thing to the next, constantly looking for something, you know what I mean, to like prove to them that they are right about you, that you are too good to be true. So, you know, then there's that. But when you do when you do show this person through your actions that you are very, very serious about them and that you're not fucking around and that you are the type of person that really does say what you mean and means what you say, yeah, you're going to experience a level of pushback from them. In other words, when I say level of pushback, you know, they might like pull away just a little bit. Not entirely, but just pull away just a little bit. And it's because it's because there's this person starting to slowly but surely realize like, oh man, like they are really serious about me, and that does kind of scare them just a little bit. um it does kind of scare them just a little bit that you are like very, very serious about them, like you say you are. You're not fucking around when it comes down to them. Like it does kind of scare them just a little bit, and the reason why it scares them um just a little bit is is mainly because this person just does not want, you know what I mean, to experience what they experienced in their previous relationship. They just don't want to get hurt. They just don't want to get disappointed. And the fact that, you know, yes, you are very serious about them and you're not playing around when it comes down to them. It causes them to feel to a degree that it is safe for them to go there with you. But on another hand, it doesn't make them feel that entirely safe and secure, and it's mainly because they just refuse to accept the fact that they honestly have a good thing. Is basically what I'm getting. So, yeah, I feel like this connection is gonna scare them. I feel like this connection is gonna make them think that they're just signing themselves up to go through the same old stuff that they went through in their previous relationship. They're just kind of signing themselves up to get hurt and disappointed. But I don't think that that's what's gonna happen. I don't think that that's what's gonna happen, and I think that, you know, time will reveal that to them. Time will definitely reveal that to them, because you got to keep in mind you're dealing with somebody who wants exactly what you basically want, um, with them as well. I just kind of feel like it all boils down to honesty. Are they honestly ready or not? Because they could sit here and want a relationship with you all they want, but are they honestly ready is the real freaking question here. You know, and this is why you're going to experience a level of pushback. This is why they might, you know, retract their energy from you just a little bit. And it's because, you know, to be honest, they do want to be with you. They do want to go there with you. I just kind of feel like they're scared. I just kind of feel like they're scared, and I feel like they're going to pull away just a little bit. Not too much, but just a little bit, and I feel like you'll kind of notice that as well, Virgo. But yeah, that's what I have for you. Hopefully the reading helped. Hopefully it resonated, and I will see you guys in your next reading. Bye.